Okay. So when I think of a clear space, when I think of things that are organized, when I think of things that allow for creativity, I'm thinking like, this is it. People say a Jenny kitchen, I think a clean kitchen. A working stove that's been pretty, uh, a nice piece of fabric for when it's really hot. And I can feel it. So, but do not underestimate that. So, I mean, seriously, because people just assume you can just work in the filth and clutter. Who told you that? And when you think about their homes, are they living in spaces that basically feels like there's just junk everywhere? Yes or no? And if you're not sure to answer to that, stop by their house one day. Just not go. Just hang aside. Take a quick little peek around. Oh, it's filthy. Oh, wow, this is really fun. I wonder what you do. Ask questions because taking an intake into your personal space is an unspoken power of order. Because when you clean your space and you have a clear schedule, frees up your mind to do the things that you love. For myself, I love to create content. I am such a born creator. I just am. It's nothing better in the whole entire world than creating. That's when you're ready to go into Christmas. What is it that you're going to create for your loved ones as the atmosphere that you want to give to them as your Christmas gift and present? For myself, it's nothing better than having a clean space and a clean air that shows that I care about what you think about. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't even take the time out to do anything. There's no point to organizing the garments. There's no point to making sure that a table looks good when you shop and have a certain type of experience as a customer. There's no point in making sure that I'm efficiently doing things that helps a process streamline. There's a purpose to making sure that you're well maintained and organized. There is a young lady who I want you all to follow and like. And so you understand how, and you know what? Here's another example. I've never been so excited to clean a bathroom in my life. I mean, break down how you want to clean. So when I have a pen and a sheet of paper, what I do is I start on a certain section. Okay, that's my area that I want to do. So I'll take the issues that I want to tackle, and after I do that, I'll make sure that I cross each one. Now, maybe your bathroom is different because you have certain ranches and mansions or different kind of colonials or Cape Cod homes, so farmhouses, type of different styles for the things that you want to create. So, nonetheless, this is very what I consider as general. Now, what does that mean to be general? It means it's a rough sketch and you need to implement if necessary when you're cleaning your own space, particularly speaking. So what you do, start here, make the section that you want to do your floors when you feel like everything else is complete. So that means it goes last. I usually like to do the walls, the mirrors, and then maybe anything that's glass, and then maybe sweep, mop. I put the toilet before I'll probably do the floors. So you can probably have that type of space when you be ready to check off each task. And then I also like to take everything out and then put things back once it's completely clean. It's like restaging and having a moment to put things in a place that you see. So you have to stage them when you are completely clean. When you have clutter everywhere, you don't really care, right? You just put stuff at all kind of tokens and all is fair game, right? All of it's just free and you don't really have a purpose and point in making things a little more organized. But that's a downfall. That is a cry for help. That is a way to neglect yourself through self-sabotage. So when you really want to create, you want to create things, even a home that's well staged, because it gives you clarity and frees up that space in your mind, which is really your just valuable asset. And therefore, they're right. You do not need to leave your thoughts laying down or just anywhere, particularly speaking. And I don't say that to make people feel like it's something wrong or right or awesome, because it's not. You cannot control other people's attitudes. Like, people who are going to take things from you, 9 times out of 10 are the people who have the cluttered homes whenever you just drive by. So keep that in mind, because as you go about and you figure out the things that take place in this world of ours, you will see and notice the clutters from those who are organized. And there's nothing wrong with that. That actually gives you a type of leverage to make sure that you implement the things that you choose to put in your character. Because we know for a fact that those things in the end make the best impact. They help you scale the most. They make you feel as though you've been put on by the best. And ultimately, that's something that you are not going to want to shy away from. And when you realize that that's ultimately what you created, what you allowed to manifest into the things that you think about, into your space, no matter where your space is at this point in time. People get caught up in just having one space, one stretch of remain. There's multiple spaces that you can take up that actually will allow you to remain in alignment with the things that you hold dear, whether it's through having each space have a replica or similarity, a certain theme that you carry out, whether it's cleanliness, whether it's a creative mindset. Every time I go into a space, I'm usually writing or taking down a note about something that I feel as though needs improvement, or a way to practice a quote in this particular moment. How can I implement that and still not feel guilty about it, but as though I've actually made an impact and the difference that was needed there? That type of creation causes for organization, for clarity, for being able to manifest things that are needed, because I have that time frame now that is freed up to actually do implement those things. And when you actually are aware and creating and making those things visible, that's ultimately a win. That's ultimately something that you find useful. It's a tactic to scale your business and grow and make your own thoughts and thinking patterns solidify, no matter what nobody else says. That is how you mature into the things that you think of most. When people are not willing, they're not ready, they don't really want to think about becoming or manifesting or anything like that. Let those people live in the cooker and watch how quickly they see that you actually choose to do the things that you do. They either gonna hate on you or they gonna look at you as a form of being able to say, okay, this is how that is supposed to be done. Okay, let me try to go ahead and do it this way. And that's really the only options that you're going to have. Okay. All right, y'all. So, yeah, organization is a really big part. It really is. I'm telling you now, when you create and you really are organized, it really does make the process smoother. It really does. And I mean, as smooth as possible, as straight as possible. Make sure that you aim there. Keep your alignment very organized and clear. So thank y'all so much for watching today as well. I really hope that this has resonated with someone. If you're watching to the end, thank you so much for doing that. And also, if you really are here and you really appreciate it and you have subscribed and you have liked our video, why don't you head over to our website, www.kpip.com/authentic glow coaching. We have some blogs. Check those out. There are some freebies. There are some free resources that you can utilize. And if you want to really enhance your style and your career and your mindset and your thoughts, then also I suggest that you all sign up for the coaching packages as well. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Natasha Shapiro Moore. If you're new here, please subscribe and like our video. That tells the algorithm that you all are actually kind of like our content is cool. kind of like this young lady. So if that's the case, thank you. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming by. And I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. And hopefully you all have had radiant confidence